just like the chain rule, the product rule is a formula and you just have to plug it in. So you use the product rule when your function looks something like this. Y equals UV. Okay, so you have like two different, how do I put this? Like terms, I guess, but wildly different. So what I mean by that is, let's say you had x squared sine x. Okay, so x squared would be the u, sine x would be the v. Okay, does that make a bit more sense? Like two completely wildly different terms in a function. So in order to differentiate something like that, you would use the product rule. The product rule looks like this. U times dv by dx plus v times du by dx. That's it. So let's have a look at a scenario where we use this, and then hopefully it'll make a bit more sense if it's confusing right now. So you have two parts to your function. You have x squared, and then you have root 3x minus 1. Just like with the chain rule, where we converted everything to brackets if we could, we're going to do the same thing here. So fx is x squared times 3x minus 1 all to the power of a half. Now, this is in the form y equals uv. So we're going to let u equal x squared, and we're going to let v equal 3x minus 1 all to the power of a half. Okay? Now, you want to differentiate u, and you want to differentiate v. So can you try that for me, please? So to differentiate u, you would just have 2x. To differentiate v, you now want to use the chain rule. So let me do that in green. We're already using u, so let's use something else. Let's let t equal 3x minus 1. So dt by dx would just be 3. And then v would equal to t to the power of a half. So dv by dt would be a half t to the minus a half. And now we're just timesing it together. So dv by dx would be, let me do it in black, 3 times a half 3x minus 1 all to the power of minus a half. So 3 over 2, 3x minus 1 all to the power of minus a half. Now we have everything that we need. And now it's just a matter of plugging it in the formula. So the product rule, dy by dx, will be u x squared times dv by dx plus v, which is 3x minus 1 to the power of a half. And let me just move this stuff over. Times du by dx. Like this. And now it's just a matter of simplifying. So, after simplifying, after putting it all together, you should get x so after simplifying this, you should have 3x squared plus 12x squared minus 4x all over 2 times 3x minus 1 to the power of a half. And now this would simplify to 15x squared minus 4x all to the power of 2 root 3x minus 1. And if we take it a step further, we can factorize out the x. like that. That would be the final answer. Okay, I hope that made sense. If it didn't, watch it back. And hopefully it'll make sense the second, maybe even the third time round. I've put up this question. Can you try that one for me, please? So you're going to let u equal e to the power of 4x. You're going to let v equal sine squared 3x, which is going to be the same as sine 3x all squared. Du by dx would therefore be 4e to the 4x, and dv by dx would be, you have to make use of the chain rule now. So let u equal sine 3x. So v equals u squared. Dv by du is 2u. Du by dx would be 3 cos 3x. Okay, let's not use that. Let's use t like we did before. Like that. And now we multiply. So 2 times sine 3x multiplied by 3 cos 3x, which gives 6 sine 3x cos 3x. Now we're ready to use the product rule. E to the power of 4x times by 6 sine 3x cos 3x plus, let me shift this all down a little bit, v sine squared 3x times du by dx 4e to the 4x. And now this would simplify to 6e to the 4x sine 3x cos 3x plus 4e to the 4x sine squared 3x. To simplify this, you can take out e to the power 4x sine 3x. Inside your bracket would be 6 cos 3x plus 4 sine 3x. And now you have it in this form, which means a is equal to 6, b is equal to 4. There you go. So in both questions, we've had to make use of both the chain rule and the product rule. That is actually quite common, where you have to infuse one rule whilst working out the other rule. Let's get rid of this, sorry. Question 10. Can you try that for me, please? U is going to be equal to x to the power of 5. V is going to be root 10x plus 6. So 10x plus 6 all to the power of a half. Okay, du by dx will be 5x to the power of 4. And dv by dx would be, after using the chain rule, 10 times a half 10x plus 6 all to the power of minus a half, which is the same as 5 10x plus 6 all to the power of minus a half. So now, using the product rule, we're going to do u times dv by dx plus v times du by dx. Let me draw a little line there. There we go. That is after using the product rule. When x equals 1, dy by dx would equal 5 over root 16 plus 5 root 16, or, sorry, let me rewrite that, 16, or 21.25. That's your final answer. And that is the product rule.